Hey guys, it's Philly Sports here. Welcome back to another video. Today we got a game recap of the Eagles-Cardinals game that ended about, let's say, 2 hours ago. The first thing I gotta say is this is a good loss. You know, the Eagles, even though they lost 33-26, let's look at it this way. Jalen Hurts, 24 for 44, 401 total yards, 4 touchdowns, and 0 picks. Say this is a good game because we lose. Our draft pick stays pretty high, like high in the lower order, you know what I mean? And we see that Hurts is good, you know? We see that Hurts is going to be a good quarterback, and maybe even the franchise quarterback this team is looking for. So, hopefully, that he stays this hot. The next coming weeks against Washington and Dallas. I think we have Dallas next week. Just some things that I saw during this game was no pass rush. That was a big problem. We saw that Kyler Murray had a lot of time in the pocket. A lot of time in the pocket to find DeAndre Hopkins, who lit us up because of our depleted secondary. You can't really blame Michael Jacquet that much because the dude's an undrafted rookie. So if you expect an undrafted rookie to just get thrown on DeAndre Hopkins and let Hopkins have a couple catches, then you're dead wrong. So, with no pass rush, obviously Kyler Murray's going to find Hopkins for multiple catches. So, you can't blame the secondary too much. That's what I was saying in the whole game. Like, don't blame him. Don't blame him. It's okay. Yep. 50 yards downfield. Yep. Okay. That's fine. Yeah. So, let's talk about the secondary a little bit more. They really did stink it up. They did get an interception, though. Marcus Epps did pick off Kyler Murray in the end zone. I don't know if it was tipped, or is this a terrible pass from Kyler Murray, or just Kyler Murray not seeing over the offensive line. So we got a pick. We got a couple forced fumbles, mainly for Michael Jacquet, who had 4 tackles, a half a sack, a fumble recovery, and a forced fumble, I believe. So Jacquet really did have a good game, I think the Dallas game earlier in the season, when we played Ben DiNucci, I think even Michael Jacquet was like one of the highest rated cornerbacks from that week. So Michael Jacquet could end up being another deep dive from Howie Roseman in the undrafted free agency market for the Eagles. And God knows that the Eagles need some secondary because they have been, like, I wouldn't say historically bad, just, last couple years, everybody knows that the Eagles don't have a good secondary. Darius Slay started off really hot, and then he's, becoming really bad. You can't blame him too much just because of what he's going up against. These past couple weeks, he's gone up against Devontae Adams, DeAndre Hopkins, DK Metcalf. So, you're still Darius Slay. You still should be able to lock down relatively some of the league's best corners. But, Darius Slay hasn't done that, and that contributes to the big secondary problem that we've had this year. So, obviously, you guys are probably waiting for me to discuss the Jalen Hurts-Carson Wentz situation. And after these last 2 weeks, which have resulted in over 600 total yards in 2 games. 2 games. Over 600 yards from scrimmage. 5 touchdowns over 2 games for the rookie quarterback. If you hear this dude post-game after a loss, he said that he doesn't want to be known or be excused from this loss because he's a rookie or it's his second career start. He doesn't want to get excused for, He's like, I didn't get the job done. You want that. You want that from your rookie. When I see Jalen Hurts, I see overflowing confidence from this guy. Does Carson have confidence? He says the same stuff every single week. Every press conference he says, "Oh, I got to do better. We'll be better next week." And they never do. Hurts he's been getting better every single week. Packers game came in, electrified the offense, almost led us to a comeback win. Saints, we pull off one of the biggest upsets this year against the best defense in the NFL. Hurts has over 200 scrimmage yards and a touchdown. And then you go up against, not the best defense in Arizona, but their linebacking core is very good. They have very good pass rush. I'm looking at this Cardinals defense, and I'm seeing these stacked linebackers. They got Hassan Reddick. They got Marcus Golden, who has multiple, 10 sack seasons. You got Devondre Campbell, a veteran linebacker who's been in this league forever. Not really, he's a couple years, but you know what I mean. They got Isaiah Simmons, safety linebacker hybrid. The dude can play anywhere. You got four solid linebackers. So Hurts is putting up numbers against pretty good defenses. So wait until you go up against the Cowboys defense next week. I think Hurts, if he doesn't win NFC Offensive Player of the Week this week, then I could definitely see him winning it next week against one of the worst defenses in the NFL, the Dallas Cowboys. So back to what I was saying about the Jalen Hurts Carson Wentz situation. Who's going to be the quarterback next year? Will it be Carson Wentz? Will it be Jalen Hurts? That's a tough decision. The worst part about it, from what I've heard about other Eagles pages and other Eagles, analysts, they say it's going to be hard to see Wentz in another jersey. And I totally agree. 2016, when he was drafted second overall, I saw him as our future. At that time, the Eagles almost had a new quarterback every single year. We bounced between Michael Vick and Sam Bradford and Nick Foles. 3 different quarterbacks. Usually teams stick to a quarterback for 5+ years. The Eagles seemed like they were switching a quarterback every single year. And what did we do this year? We switched quarterbacks. So, who would have guessed it? Not me. If I was in 2017 and my future self told you that Wentz was going to be benched, then I would be like, what are you smoking? Are you on drugs? So my answer is, I want Jalen Hurts as the quarterback next year. It's bold, I know. Even though people watch, or only 20 people watch this, I want Hurts as my quarterback next year. You know why? Do you want to know why? Look at the stats. Look at the team. Look at the press conferences. Alright? When we look at the press conferences, we can see the confidence that Jalen Hurts has in himself. You can see the confidence that Doug has in Jalen, saying he's a leader. The dude's a rookie. The team plays better with Jalen Hurts, if you cannot tell already. If you're going to still say that Carson Wentz should be the quarterback of the Eagles next year, I wouldn't totally yell at you. Both sides, both the Wentz wagon and, the Hurts Honda, they both have their sides. And I'm aiming towards the Hurts side, just because as I'm watching this game, I'm having the most fun I've ever watched. I'm jumping. That might just because I have energy problems and I shake. That might contribute to it. But when I'm watching Jalen Hurts, I'm excited. I'm on my feet. My hands are shaking as he's ducking defenders, throwing dots out. Did you see that? When the snap was a little wild, the dude picked it up and threw an absolute dot to Dallas Goedert. Threw a dot to Travis Fulgham. The team plays better with Carson. At the end of the day, you got to go with the better quarterback. All right? Eagles lose to the Cardinals, 33-26. And we have the Cowboys next week. We're probably going to win that game with Jalen Hurts at quarterback, most definitely. Jalen Hurts probably the starter for the rest of the year, as you probably can tell. So, I'll catch you guys on the preview of that. I'll see you guys next week. I'll have an article up on the website soon. Make sure you guys follow me on Instagram for Philly Sports Area News. Philly news real quick. Cover all 4 teams. And make sure you guys subscribe to this channel. Please. That would mean the world to me if you guys can get me to 100 subscribers. You know, that'd make my day. You know? Alright? If I don't talk to you guys before Christmas, make sure you guys have a great Christmas. Enjoy it. And stay safe. Peace out.